Hello, old gays. Let me just thank everyone for last week and the week before. The great times, the great week, and everyone. The thing about the old gays that, if you don't know the old gays like I know the old gays, they're just like immediately up for anything. They'll, it's just like, okay, no questions asked, I mean, I really do think that if I asked them to kill someone, they might do it. No, I don't really believe that. I wouldn't get Gina to kill like the president or anything. I would get her to like go out and seduce Sarah Palin, and then make sure there's like a sex tape, and then we could circulate the Gina Sarah Palin sex tape on the internet. I'm just up from a nap, so excuse me. I went to the gym today and I ran for an hour on the treadmill. I was crazy running man on the treadmill. I'm not going to go on about what's happening to me in age, but we are the old gays, so once again I'm just briefly, because I have to lose. I've been saying for a long time, I gotta lose 10 pounds, and I know that gets really tedious to listen to someone, just say, especially someone who's really, little anyway, and not, I'm not fat, but to run around, I know how annoying that is. So I'm not gonna go around saying anymore, oh, I need to lose 10 pounds, because I really need to lose 15 pounds now. That's how, I don't know what is happening to me. And I know that it's normal. I know whatever it is normal. I mean, like adolescence was normal. Your body is changing. And I know that probably another time in life the body does change, but it's like a real, like this middle age thing. It's like the middle age, the second adolescence. The first time around I got to turn into, I was a young boy turning into a man, and now this second adolescence, the second puberty, it's like I'm a 41-year-old man and I'm turning into like a 14-year-old girl. Really, it's like whatever happened to baby Jane, it's me, Margaret, except I'm not Margaret, I'm Natalie from The Facts of Life. That's who I'm turning into. I really think that by the time this puberty is done, I will look exactly like Natalie in the second season of Facts of Life. Raul has posted his phone number in his video for people to call him up and ask him questions that I assume he's going to answer. So I didn't call the number. I was going to call, but then I was like, well, what if he answers? And I mean, that would be fine. I guess it would be fine if I called and he actually answered, but that sort of defeats the purpose of calling and leaving a message. And then I don't know, I had a whole thing about it, so I'm just going to ask him my question. I have met and spent time with this summer. One of the greatest things about this summer is I have actually hung out with all of the 5 gays except Raul. And I do know, and when you do spend time physically, in the presence of people that you only know in this little box, they're like Van is tiny. I've said that in many videos, but she's tiny. She's like a tiny little button just hopping around, and I know it makes it sound like, oh, everyone thinks Van is this, Mindy Cohn. But she's not. She's tiny. She's a tiny little thing. And also Gina is not only tiny. Gina looks kind of tiny, but Gina's also really short. Like Gina is so short that like she could like go to another country and put herself up for adoption and like kill the whole family, and no one would know that she was a grown woman. And David too is now, I'm not going to say he's a short man, because who wants to hear that, but David is littler than you would think. David is a littler person than I thought he was, because I for some reason thought he was taller, like But he's little too. He's little, and I don't know. I hope that everyone. I hope that everyone would say the same about me. I hope that someone is sitting around somewhere going, "Oh, I met Michael, and he's so little. He's so much littler than I thought he was." Little. I think I'm becoming obsessed with this littleness. You know, like the sex people. You know, there are people in like fetish land, in sex fetish land, who want to be little. And I don't mean like short or like babies, although there are the baby people too. But I'm talking about the little people who want to be like Lilliputians. Like it's a sexual fetish to be a little Lilliputian. I don't know how they achieve that. I don't know how that plays out in their little role-playing fantasy of being little like that, but I should probably find out. It would probably be amusing to have, you know, how they, you know, like, oh, put me in your pocket and stroke my. I don't know how it's done. But so I still haven't asked Raul's question. This is all leading up to the question for Raul. Raul, though, I know he's tall because I've seen. I don't think I would be surprised. I think Raul is tall, and that's my greatest regret in life, that I'm not taller. I want to be little. I want to be tall. I know it's crazy, but if I was taller, I think I might have done more with my life. My question for Raul is turning into like a psychotherapy session for myself. Aren't those the best kind of questions for Raul, though, if you think about it? Ask Raul a question, psychoanalyze yourself, all at the same time. But yes, if I was taller, I might have done more with my life, because I would have been more. I think people look up to you when you're taller, and it inspires you to be more productive, or maybe even shorter. Maybe if I was shorter, I would have done more with my life too, because then you get into that whole Napoleon complex. The people with the Napoleon complex, they are motivated. But I'm just like average height. You know, average height people just sort of, this is good for now. My question for Raul is, what's the best thing, really, as being a tall person that everyone's looking up? I imagine you right up there above me. Hi, Raul. What's the best thing about being tall, Raul? Really? What's really good about being tall? I know, don't disappoint me, because I know it's good. I know you're not going to say, well, it sucks to be tall, because it's like, you know, it's like the people like, oh, it's not so easy being rich. No, I'm sure it's great being rich. I don't want to hear how it's really hard. So I really do think it's, I've been talking a long time. I just feel like I've been rambling for a long time in this video, more so than usual.